Hello fellow chartists, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and today we had another green day. The Bears are getting their butt kicks right now. The Bulls are having an awesome time. SPY is still in relief rally mode. I'm not quite bullish yet on the SPY. Alright, I'm still trading based on the price action. However, we are still in relief rally mode. But before we get into that, let's talk about the flow sentiment, which is bearish. Okay, put to call ratio is 2.2, 31% for calls, 69% for puts. So a lot of people are still bearish. Now this is the general flow sentiment. Of course, I like to add my filters. I'll probably look for 200,000 and above premiums. As you can see, it changes a little bit now. It's 87% for the puts. Okay, so that's pretty one-sided, very bearish. This is 200,000 contract with 200,000 in premium. I like to see where the big money are going. Okay, and obviously the big money is betting to the downside right now, despite the bullish price action. Okay, you can see here, this is coming in after 4 o'clock. 1.3 million. These are sweeps, aggressive. Entered around 453.5. They got a strike of 432. March 18 expiration date though. So it's got time. Now look at this one. 1.8 million in sweeps. Also March 18. Also 432 strike. Alright. Entered around 453.5. Here's a big one. $6.5 million. Sweeps. 432 strike. Also March 18. Okay, these are the ones that just came in a few minutes ago. But for the most part, throughout the day, especially that last hour, power hour, despite that big pump, that squeeze we had, a lot of puts coming in, a lot of money betting to the downside. This makes me wonder why. The question is, why? Well, we're going to talk about that. All right, but first, the price, the plan on my Discord today. Okay, I mentioned here we recaptured the 200-day moving average and we squeezed, which we did. Targets were 444.6, 449 to 450.3, and then 454. Okay, we're gonna find out. This is a dead cat bounce. Okay, so basically I added right here the plan today. We're looking at 452 first, and then 454. Then 457, where I'm where I'm expecting a pullback, because 457 is pretty much the Bears' last chance. Okay, there's a reason for that. Also, another bearish scenario is if we lose 444.6, we're gonna see some new lows. All right, and I updated the group as the day went on. 449-ish is the short-term support. Okay, so pretty much I was looking at 452 target or above, with 449 as support. Okay, and then around 12:59 p.m. I let the group know, because SPY was basing for so long, I think we would break 452 and likely push to the upper level, 454 to 457. Okay, as you guys know already, I have a Discord and I update the group. I give them my analysis, and sometimes I give them my prediction. The first plan of the day, I let them know I believe we have more ahead. Okay, I let them know because SPY, you know, recaptured 200 DMA and it squeezed, and I let them know I believe we have more ahead, meaning more squeeze. Okay, so did it come true? You're looking at the 15-minute chart. This is a 15-minute chart of SPY. SPY opened up around here, 9:30. Open up the market going straight down to our 449 support. That's that blue level right there. Took it out. Didn't spend long enough below it. Right here in this candle. Strong buying pressure. It went as low as 446.9. Strong buying pressure. Got back and was able to close right at 449 support. And then the next few candles for the next half an hour, we chopped, as you can see, above 49, below 49. But eventually, we recaptured that level And around 11:30, we tested that level 449 as support. So that was your sign that the 449 level was captured. And then it spent the rest of the day just basing. Okay? And then in power hour, eventually hit our price target 452. And I said that because of all this basing, we was going to go beyond 452. I was technically right, and it didn't quite hit my price at 454. This candle right here, the high of this candle is 454. So yeah, my price targets all got hit. Accurate technical analysis, and I don't know how much better I can make the service. Like, you know, accurate technical analysis, option flow, market reports, all that happy stuff. But anyways, so that's how it went in Discord. Pretty happy about it. I hope I was able to help my members out. But so let's look at the daily chart. Let's look at the bigger picture. Okay? Now before we get too bullish on this, you guys know I am not a Mike Burry wannabe. You know I'm not that guy. However, I gotta be objective, okay? Bears, y'all's last chance is coming up. Okay? For the SPY to drop down to new lows, we're getting that to a very critical level. As you can see, that's where the 20-day moving average is also connecting to this yellow support line. Okay, let me move the moving average. This yellow support line, as explained yesterday, connects the November 2020 low to the January 2021 low to the October 2021 low. We lost this level back on January 20, right here. And now we are looking to retest that level even as we speak. Bears, you guys need to step up. I know it's not the Bears. I know it's the market makers that really moves the market. But this is where the Bears price action needs to start happening. Okay? Bears cannot afford for this yellow trend line to be recaptured, because if it is, it's gonna most likely put the expanded flat Elliott wave correction out of play, because the fourth wave, assuming this is the fourth wave right here, should not and cannot, one of the rules, should not overlap with the wave one. Okay, so this is the C wave of the ABC correction. All right, as you can see here, ABC correction. A and B is ABC move. C wave is a 5-wave move. So we are in the fourth wave right here. It should not overlap with wave one. So we need the bears to step up and get some rejection at this yellow trend line. Tomorrow, that resistant level for tomorrow will be 455 because it slopes up. Okay, so the levels are gonna go high. So 454.8 is the exact resistant level. Okay, we need to get some rejection above that. The next support resistant level, the next resistant level is based on this Fibonacci level. The 0.618 retracement is at 457.32. Okay, if that level gets hit, that's gonna mess with the Elliott wave ABC correction. This one, all right, it might put it out of play because then it won't be following the rules no more. Also, the 61.8 retracement is a very critical level. Some of the big pullbacks that we've had in the past, whether it was the February 2020 or maybe the October 2018 or even the February 2018, okay, there's more, but a lot of those pullbacks happened when it recovered, when we had a relief rally. Before it went to a new low, it found resistance, or it pulled back around the 50% retracement or the 61.8 retracement. Okay, I just find the swing high, and I use the fib retracement down to the swing low. Okay, so swing high right here to the swing low. So if you go back and check those previous drops, it was usually around the 50% retracement to the 61.8 retracement before the next big drop happened, which usually led to a new low. Okay, we are in that zone right now. We just captured the 50% retracement. Okay, tested it, broke above it. Now the next level is obviously this yellow trend line right here for 454.8, but the next fib level is 457.3. That must hold as resistant. That level right there, besides 454.8, that's a must hold. 457.32. That retracement level cannot be breached. If it does, for bear scenario, is most likely canceled. Okay, so these are critical levels for you bears: 454.8 and 457.3. Those are big resistant levels, and like I said, I'm gonna say it again so you guys can get it into your head. For there to be new low, the previous low was 420.70. For there to be new low, we must get either a rejection for 454.8 or 457.3. SPY, to keep the bearish scenario intact, SPY cannot close above this, or should not close above it. Alright, we also have a resistance level based on this sloping trend line right here, this white line. Okay, that level will be 460. So we break 457.3. That's extremely bullish, and I would be bullish. And then we'll test 460. If we break 460, we'll head into new all-time highs, in my opinion. Okay, so speaking of 454, pretty much hit that price target right in after hours, as you can see. But I mostly just care about the trading hours. All right, we'll see where SPY opens tomorrow. Okay, but I hope you guys understand this. Before we get too bullish, the bears have two levels that they have last chance, one last chance for us to see new lows in the SPY. All right, so pretty much above 457.32, I am extremely bullish. Okay, and I think we could break 460 to head to new all-time highs. Okay, if we start seeing rejections at these levels, 454.8, or we seeing rejection for 457.32, that's a sign of bearishness. And if they are, and if they do serve well as resistant, that could be a sign from the yellow trend line. That could be a sign of the fifth wave starting. If we break above that and test this level, it will not align with the Elliott wave ABC correction. So if 457.3 gets retested, it will not align, but nonetheless, it still serves as a Fibonacci retracement level. And most big trends, downtrend, this is a last level. And if we get rejection there, we'll see a new low. That's my prediction, guys. I know you guys, some of you guys think I'm pretty ambiguous with my analysis. I just do technical analysis, playing it from level to level. But every now and then, there's some patterns that play out, and it makes it, I don't want to say predictable, but you'll see there's a pattern. Okay, so anyways, before we get bullish on SPY, just remember those levels. Okay, I said it many times. I think I repeated it 3 times already. Please watch the video back again if you guys still didn't get it. Taking a look at the VIX, the big drop continues. VIX is dropping through all these moving averages. The next support is at 2107. We'll see if we get a bounce there, or will we lose that support as well. Okay, 2107 is next support. Then they have the 200-day moving average, 18.89. And then there's the last one here, around 16. But as of right now, VIX is looking bearish. So while it's looking bearish, that means SPY is looking bullish. And as long as the VIX is bearish, SPY could head up a little higher and test these critical resistance levels that I've mentioned many times already. Okay, so bears, that's your last chance. I'll say it one more time: 454.8 and 457.32. Bears last chance level. Above those levels, I am bullish to new all-time highs. Okay, looking at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones yesterday broke out of this pennant. As you can see, triangle pattern. Yesterday it also recaptured 350.6 level. Today it treated that 350.6 level as a support. Textbook price action technical analysis. That's how you know a level has been captured. You seeing it, a previous resistance get treated like support, that's a sign. Levels being captured, guys. And it went up higher. It looks like it's heading to a 355 resistant level, fib level. That's also where the 50-day moving average is, okay? So definitely a big level to test for the Dow Jones. Also, we have this sloping trend line. So the resistance for that tomorrow will be 356.19. So above 356.19, all-time highs is in play, okay? But also watch for rejection at these levels, okay? We could get a rejection at these levels from 355 to 316 19.2, whatever. We get rejection from this zone. New lows incoming. If we break through the zone, new highs incoming. QQQ finally tested the 200-day moving average. Okay, so we got a big critical level, make or break for QQQ. Okay, so 200-day moving average at 366. Currently, QQQ is at 368, but that's after hours. It closed below it. It did have a high, so it technically retested it. So if it's above it and it can break above 368.3, that's this yellow trend line right there, sloping trend line, I'd be very, very bullish, at least until 377, which is a nice move, a 100-point move. And then we'll go higher. Next one, 389 for a 120-point move. Then 404, play level to level. All right, for me to be bearish, I would have to see some selling if we get rejection. Okay, some selling pressure from this yellow resistant line right here, which is at 368, around 368, 367.7, around there, okay? Or if we lose this 361 support level, right, which is one of my favorite times to short. If we lose a support level and then it tests that same support level as resistant, you can use a smaller time frame to help you out for that. That level's been lost. That's a good time to short to the downside, and we will most likely see some new lows. All right, so that's the scenarios I got for QQQ. IWM, we got this 203 resistant level based on the Fibonacci. And we also have this purple trend line right here. So obviously a break above it. If we can break above 203, 204 to be safe. We break above 204, puts 207 in play. And then I think we can head up and test 218. That's this blue trend line right there that started back in November. We got a test there in January, early January. We'll see if we get a relief rally and test that level. And obviously if we break that level, if we break above 219, 218 level, I think we can head back up to new all-time highs. Okay, so that's the bullish scenario. For me to be bearish, we got to see rejection from this 203 level, or maybe if it break above, but then we get a false breakout. Bearish scenario, okay? And if the bearish scenario happen, just like with the other indices, we're going to see some new lows, right? Possibly 180 for IWM, okay? Just let the price action guide you level to level. Tesla, I had a 351 price target on it based on this Fibonacci level right here. It's also where the 13-day moving average is, that green line right there. But as you can see, it did chop a little bit. We got pretty close. The high of this candle was 343.7. So got pretty close to my price target, didn't quite hit it. All right, we got some basing, which is pretty healthy because it dropped down from all the way down as low as 792 and got as high as 943. You know, that's a pretty big move. So critical support will continue to be the 5 DMA today. Right as of right now is at 896. It can move up a bit by tomorrow. And then the fib level is 890.89. Those two levels must hold. If not, we're going to head down and test 854.28, which I don't think will hold, and then possibly to new lows. Okay, so the last low is 792. I think we can head down lower than that. Okay, but yeah, so we got to watch if we test that 351 price target, if we get a rejection from there, which also aligns with this blue trend line that's sloping down. Okay, obviously above 351.89, 3952, something like that. Very bullish, and we can see a big move to the upside, back above 1,100 around there. But if not, if we get rejection from 351.89, if we test, or we lose 890.89, which is a strong support level right now, a critical support level, then we're gonna see some new lows. All right, guys, so keep it that simple. We break above resistance, that's bullish, but we gotta watch if it holds. We break below support, that's bearish, but we gotta watch if we really lose it, if we get tested as resistant. Okay, guys, so that's all that I want to cover, except I'm gonna do one thing, because I'm gonna cover SHOP, because it was requested by a viewer yesterday, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. So if you watch it this far into the video, I'm gonna cover some SHOP. As you can see, SHOP is in a very strong downtrend. This red line is the 5-day moving average. Recovered it yesterday. Also got above this 937.36 Fibonacci level. Today it tested that Fibonacci level as support, as you can see, and we are above the 13-day moving average. So the next price target is 1,036.8. I think we will test that. I think we will hit that level, and then above that level, pretty bullish, all the way up to 1117 is the next price target. Okay, and above that would be this white resistant line right there, as you can see. All right, if we can break above that, if we break above 1117, that'll put that in play, and that resistant line will be around 1157. We break above that, that's a big bullish breakout, and we're gonna see some big moves to the downside. Okay, so SHOP is looking like it's in relief rally mode with more upside. Now, for me to change my mind and be bearish, I will have to see 937.36 support level get lost and treat it like a resistance. All right, and if that happens, we could possibly see 776 again, or an even lower low. All right, also, if we do happen to test this trend line, if we see a lot of strong selling pressure, that's probably a sign that we'll see more downside. Okay, obviously if we break above it, that's a sign. I would buy the breakout and bet to the upside. All right, so that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys found some value in my video. Discord members, I hope you guys will continue to be profitable and continue to be part of the community. You guys are awesome. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. If you didn't subscribe, you guys are awesome too. Please subscribe though. Hit the like button, and I'll see you all soon.